ladies, welcome to my channel. My name is Saran and I am the founder of STRANDIE. About a year ago, I started an Instagram account at the STRANDIE to provide women information and resources for those that are going through hair loss and hair thinning. It's a topic that's not often talked about, and a lot of the time, women that go through this, myself included, it's a very stressful and embarrassing experience. When I lost half my head of hair during my junior year of college when I went on birth control, I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know who else was experiencing this. I really thought that I was the only one. And it wasn't until 5 years later where I found a community on Instagram of other women that was going through a similar experience, and it inspired me to start STRANDIE. During this time, I connected with Dr. Kumar, who founded Polaris. It is a board-certified dermatologist office that focuses specifically on hair loss and hair thinning. I really think it is so unique because I don't know about you, but maybe you've had a similar experience as I did, but whenever I went to a dermatologist's office to figure out why I was losing so much hair, the doctors were often uninterested, didn't want to take the time, and or frankly didn't have enough expertise regarding specifically female hair loss. Now, fast forward 5 years later of trying so many doctors' offices, so many, alternative hair clinics and hair loss clinics, etc., I really truly felt like I had a different experience finally with Polaris. They really take the time to go through all of your hair measurements. They go through and learn about your entire background regarding hair loss, assess all the reasons why you might be losing hair, and most of all, are able to do it with the compassion and empathy that you would quite frankly expect from a dermatologist, but don't get all that often. In this video, you'll see parts of my consultation with Polaris in New York City, and then at the second half of the video, I will talk through kind of what Dr. Kumar and I talked about. He was able to give me my diagnosis as well as treatment options for my hair loss. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment down below of what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts as I build my YouTube channel, and I hope you love it.
Polaris is the destination for medical options for hair restoration, especially for women. Right now, if you're losing your hair, the world is a very confusing place. There's lots of misinformation out there. Friends and family, they either don't care or they tell you the wrong information. There's a lot of searching involved with what actually works. And I'm a board certified dermatologist. My specialty is hair. This is what I do best. We flipped the model a little bit differently because we can really devote the time that's necessary to get into the history. We can give you the time you need to talk about what's going on and then go over the different treatment options for you.
I'm wearing hair fibers, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna feel me just pull a little bit on your hair.
Okay.
If you're okay with that. If anything, I'm just seeing if you're actively shedding.
Okay.
If anything comes out, it would have come out like in your next hair washing anyway. I'm not pulling really hard.
Oh, you're not pulling on my hair.
Some people don't like it. I'm gonna just do a card test to see if there's any new hairs coming up here.
Are there any?
I see like one or two actually. Then you have some also like pretty big, nice hairs, but one or two new hairs here.
It's always a good sign.
So the camera's gonna be fully on in a second. I'm gonna take a few of these if that's okay.
Sure.
So this is just so we can see up close, and I'm gonna put this on your scalp.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we can see the fibers that you put in, so it's good for us, yeah. I'm gonna take a few measurements. I'm gonna measure from here.
There's no better feeling than having someone come back and they see that their hair is doing better. They love it, they're getting compliments, and that's very rewarding. One other thing that we're doing very differently than most dermatology practices is that we're not doctor-centric. We operate around you. So using the power of the internet, we mail you a starter kit. And that starter kit has everything it needs in it for you to do an examination and send those photographs in a HIPAA-compliant manner so we can do an analysis. And either myself or one of my partnering physicians we can go over the treatment options and get you started on treatments.
Okay, so I had gotten back from New York and I felt like, oh my gosh, could they not be any more thorough? And the types of measurements they took, the cutting edge technology and all the cameras that they used to really assess my scalp. He went through off camera all the potential diagnosis and treatment options that I could have. That said, that wasn't the actual diagnosis yet, but I'm actually really appreciative of the fact that he also covered other options such as wigs and hair toppers if medication wasn't the right step for me. So he really truly gave a more holistic sort of solution, array of solutions that I felt like I could truly trust, that he was really considering all the options for me. So that said, we emailed back and forth and we set up a time to do a video call. This is through a special app that you download. It is, to protect your patient-doctor privacy. And we were able to see each other again on the screen. So I got on my phone, it was super easy to set up. He called me through the app and I was just able to see him face to face. And he told me, surprise, surprise, that I have androgenic alopecia, which is what I figured I was having. I'm wearing a wig right now, but I have diffuse thinning all over, starting from my hairline and kind of going out, sort of like a very sparse Christmas tree. We went through specific treatment options over the phone. The whole phone call lasted about, I'd say 45 minutes or so. We were very thorough, and he gave me options for minoxidil. He and I talked about some ways to do PRP that would require partnering either with a clinic here in Dallas and or making trips to New York City. But I feel like at the point where personally I'm really happy with using sort of more natural scalp treatments, taking really good care of my scalp with clean hair products, and then wearing my wigs and toppers, of course. And so I love the fact that when I did tell that to Dr. Kumar, he was really open and understanding and wasn't pushy at all. That's very unlike what I see at other hair loss clinics. He was understanding at the end of the day, which I really appreciated. I think if you are someone that is in the beginning of your hair loss journey and you really want to be diagnosed with someone that truly cares, you want to kind of look at the whole array of solutions that are available for you, as well as the health concerns that surround all those options, Polaris is the place to go to. As the end of the video mentioned, you don't have to be in New York City in order to get a consultation from Dr. Kumar. All of his services is now, or will very soon, will be available online. You're able to still book an appointment with him or one of his awesome other doctors that are also board certified and specializes in hair loss. And you're able to do all of those consultations and those measurements at the comfort and safety of your home. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed my experience for once in a dermatologist's office talking about my hair loss. And if you are looking for a doctor that has the knowledge and is able to give you the time and the empathy that you're looking for when you're talking to someone about something that is very traumatic, I highly recommend Polaris as your go-to for hair loss. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, of course, feel free to drop me a message on Instagram and or comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you ladies have a great hair